welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a smoky eye using all drugstore products. So actually some of these drugstore products I have not really touched them for a really long time, so I thought I would challenge myself and also maybe attempt to do a smoky eye for you guys, because we all know that sometimes drugstore products, they are not as pigmented, they are not as easy to blend, but hopefully with this video I will be able to show you guys that it is possible to create a simple smoky eye that is, you know, of quality products as well. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I have this in like a sample size. I used to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation as well as the setting powder, and it was actually one of my first setting powder about 10 years ago. I remember I used this primer as well, and I thought that it was quite good, like oil controlling and stuff, but I don't really have oily skin, so it was a little bit too much for me. So far it's actually not too bad. It's not sticky. It doesn't have that kind of silicone feel also, so quite like it. Then I'm gonna go in with the Kate Secret Skin Maker Zero. I love this foundation. It is not the cheapest for the drugstore, but I love how it has a pump and it has a very lightweight consistency. It is very medium to full coverage and very velvety. So as you can see with my fingers, I'm able to spread it out. But with the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation, my skin is looking really matte right now. But since we are going with a smoky eye look today, we want our base to be matte, because you want it to be long-lasting and edgy, especially if you're going to be wearing it out for like parties and, you know, events and all that. So I really like this base. As you can see, I just applied a very little sheer amount and it was able to cover like everything, including my redness that's mostly around my nose. I just came back from Qatar, so my body is super tan. My face, as you guys can tell, is like way lighter than my body, so I'm just gonna try and like put some makeup over here as well. Because I know some of you guys are gonna go like, your skin doesn't match your body. Your face is so light. I'm trying my best here, guys. Haters, please cut me some slack, okay? There's only so much I can put foundation on my body. Okay, now it's time for concealer. I have been loving the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer for years. As you can see, my tube here is kind of almost gone. I really like it to just highlight my entire face. So this concealer is very blendable and very easy to use. It's very light, but I wouldn't really recommend it if you are trying to conceal your spots because it's very liquidy. So it's not that great for spot concealing. Rather, it's really good for just brightening up the entire face. It's very full coverage, even though I didn't use that much product, so I'm guessing it is the primer. So I'm done with my base. I'm gonna set it all using the same Kate Secret Skin Maker Zero powder compact over here. I'm just using a kabuki brush and very lightly dusting it all across my face because I don't want my makeup to cake. Then we're going to go in with our brows. So today I'm going to go in with just a very simple brow using the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow. Like how I would normally do it. A little bit of an arc, slightly thicker and bushier. Alrighty. Then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I use this whenever I want to go for that, you know, really bushy eyebrow look. So I just brush this at the tip and you can see how much difference it makes in my brows. With and without, my brow hairs are so much more defined and like just kind of stronger and more like deliberate looking. So this product is really good for people with a little bit of brow hairs but just want to make your brows more voluminous because you do need a little bit of brow hair for this to cling onto your brows. Then we'll go in with the eyes. I have this Maybelline the Nudes eyeshadow palette that I always use because it's really cheap and they're all like really natural neutral colors. I'm gonna go in with these two shades on my upper lash line and kind of just line it a little like this. So you can see actually the eyeshadow is very pigmented and easy to blend. If you hardly use eyeshadows or if you're just a beginner, I would recommend. So it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to be blending it all out later. So I actually have like an Etude House My Galaxy palette over here that has more like plum shades. But I can also use this, which has more like copper and taupe shades. So maybe we shall mix the two. So I think I'm gonna go in with this color, and I'm just going to go across my entire eyelid. So you can slowly build it up to like the kind of shade that you like. Be careful not to go like over your eye socket because you will look like you got punched. Stay within the area and work really slowly, like in very little layers. I'm just gonna take a little bit of eyeshadow. Maybe I'll go in with this color over here. And maybe a little bit of this red color over here. So I brought some of the pinks down to my lower lash line. Then I'm taking this same shade again, go on my entire lower lash line, like so. Alright, now this is the fun part. I'm gonna be taking a crease brush and I'm going in with these two shades again to just kind of burn the outer corners to make it more smoky. So actually this Maybelline palette is very easy to blend. It's not the most pigmented, but the pigment is very decent and good enough to just kind of start building up. I'm taking the same shadows and putting it on my lower lash line like so. So I'm going to touch up that eyeliner a little bit using a liquid eyeliner. So here I'm using the Maybelline Hyperliner. I'm not going to go too thick with it because we want this look to still be smoky, so fill in the gaps in between the lashes as well. Then I'm going to go in with some eyeshadow again. The same two eyeshadows over here on the same eyeliner brush. Go over this eyeline that we did with the eyeliner and bring it on the lower lash line like so, and there you have a smoky eye. So all we are left with is lashes and some mascara. I'm going to use falsies as well because I feel that it's kind of like missing if I'm not using falsies. Maybe I should just go in ahead with a little bit of the white and a little bit of gold going underneath the brow bone. Okay, the thing about this kind of drugstore palettes is that their white shadows are usually not very pigmented. But if that's the case and if that bothers you a lot, you can always go in with a concealer. Okay, I'm just going to try use a little bit of concealer. My same True Match. Take it on the brush. Same thing, pop a little bit. Right. Then I'm gonna use this gold color and just dip it at the corner of my eyes, just to open it up a little bit more. Alrighty, let's go in with the lashes. So I have my Maybelline Fiber Mascara over here and this eyelash color from the Face Shop. I'm just gonna curl it very lightly and just put a little bit of mascara only because we're gonna go in with falsies. But if you're just gonna go in with mascara, I would suggest you to layer all of your mascara. The more the merrier. But I'm not very blessed with full lashes, so yeah. So this mascara is, you know, the two-step kind where you have like a gel formula with fiber like side where you have like all the hairs. I typically like the effect of these, but they are very troublesome to use. And for some reason, all the fibers keep getting into my eyes, which is annoying. So if anyone has any tips or any mascaras to recommend that are, you know, this kind of fiber mascaras that don't have all these fibers flying into your eyes, please leave them in the comments box down below. Now we're going with lashes. I'm just wearing my typical pairs of lashes that you can just find at Bugis Street. For me, I like my eyes to be kind of rounded. But if you like that kind of cat eye look, you can go for the lashes that are like longer on the ends and shorter at the front. So I'm just gonna let the glue dry and it will turn completely clear. So next we will go in with our face. Gonna be contouring using the Etude House Play 101 stick. I used to use this a lot, but it runs out super fast. So this is a new stick that I just got. But it's not very, I would say, pigmented. Then I'm gonna use the highlighting side to go across like the high points of my face. I do feel like it's very creamy, but because my foundation is so matte, I'm taking a while to blend everything out. I go in one more time with the contour. Yeah, I think it works better with fingers because I was rubbing it a bit too hard. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the blush. Over here, I have the Maybelline Master Flush Creator. It's a very beautiful blush with sunset kind of color. But I'm just gonna go in a little bit, not too orangey, not too much, because our eyes are already so strong. Then we'll go in with the lips. Because our eyes are so strong, I thought I would go in with a more nude color. I'm using the Etude House Mini 2 Match. I got this is the shade BE101 LA Lady on one end. So I'm gonna be using this all across my lips. Kind of looking at my eyes and I kind of want it to be slightly like more extended out. So I'm just gonna take my eyeshadow again, in the black and brown shade. I'm just gonna extend it out a little bit. And also a little bit of liquid eyeliner to help with it. I gave myself fake bottom lashes as well because I have none. Oh, let's not forget highlighter. I have the Maybelline Master Chrome metallic highlighter. This highlighter is so intense. Taking a brush, dipping it in and putting it on the ball of my nose, like this. High points of my cheeks, my chin, my lips. So last but not least, I have the Rimmel Insta Fix and Glow 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. Hopefully this works. Okay, the spray isn't super fine. It went straight to my eyes. Fingers crossed, it works. Okay, and we're done with the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I used everything drugstore and affordable over here. As you can see, it's actually really simple to create this makeup look. It does take a little bit of time and a lot of practice, but if you have time and if you're going for like a special event, prom night, dinner date or whatever, you can try this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and talk to me in the comments box down below. I would love to reply all of you guys and ask me any questions or let me know what else you want to watch. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!